In the wilderness of Sinai, beneath the shadow of the holy mountain where God had spoken in fire and thunder, the Lord called to Moses once again. It was the second year after the Israelites had departed Egypt, the month when the cloud of God's presence was soon to rise and lead them toward the promised land. The Lord spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting. "Take a census of all the congregation of the sons of Israel, by clans and by fathers' houses, according to the number of names, every male, head by head, from 20 years old and upward, all in Israel who are able to go forth to war." This census was not only about military strength, it was an act of sacred ordering, a declaration that God's people belonged to him, each family counted and named, each tribe known and remembered. So Moses and Aaron summoned the leaders of Israel, 12 men, one from each ancestral tribe. One by one each tribe was counted. Reuben, the firstborn, 46,500 men ready for war. Simeon, 59,300. Gad, 45,650. Judah, destined to lead and to bear the promise of the Messiah, 74,600. Issachar, 54,400. Zebulun, 57,400. Ephraim, 40,500. Manasseh, 32,200. Benjamin, 35,400. Dan, 62,700. Asher, 41,500. Naphtali, 53,400. In total, 603,550 men, not counting women, children, or the Levites. This vast company of Israel stood ready to inherit the land promised to Abraham. But the Lord would show them that true victory came not by numbers alone, but by faith and obedience. Next, God revealed the precise arrangement for the tribes when they camped and when they set out. At the very center of the encampment stood the Tabernacle of the Covenant, the sacred dwelling where the ark rested beneath the wings of the cherubim, where the cloud of God's glory descended. Around the tabernacle, the Levites camped in their divisions, set apart as guardians of the holy place. Beyond them, the 12 tribes encamped in 4 divisions. To the east, facing the sunrise, camped the standard of Judah, with Issachar and Zebulun beside him, more numerous than all the rest. To the south, the tribes of Reuben, Simeon, and Gad. To the west, Ephraim, Manasseh, and Benjamin. To the north, Dan, Asher, and Naphtali. This arrangement was not arbitrary. In Catholic theology, it prefigures the Church gathered around the Eucharist with Christ himself at the center of our lives. The Catechism teaches, the Church is prefigured in the assembly of Israel, which God makes his own people, CCC 761. Just as Israel's camp was organized around the place of sacrifice, so the Church is gathered around the altar, where the one sacrifice of Christ is made present. But the tribe of Levi was not numbered among the fighting men. "Only the tribe of Levi you shall not number among the sons of Israel, but appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of the testimony." The Levites were chosen in place of every firstborn son of Israel, consecrated to serve the Lord in holiness. They were to care for the tabernacle, guard it from profanation, and carry its sacred furnishings whenever the camp moved. Within Levi, the Lord appointed 3 clans, the Kohathites, charged with the most sacred objects, the ark, the table of the bread of presence, the lampstand, the altars. When the camp set out, Aaron and his sons would cover the holy things so the Kohathites would not look upon them and die. The Gershonites, responsible for the curtains, coverings, and hangings. The Merarites, tasked with the frames, poles, and bases of the tabernacle. To Aaron and his sons alone was given the priesthood, to offer sacrifice, burn incense, and bless the people. This distinction among the Levites and priests prefigures the threefold hierarchy of holy orders in the Catholic Church: bishop, priest, and deacon. As the Levites assisted the priests, so deacons assist bishops and priests in service of the altar and the word. The Lord commanded that since all firstborn males belong to him, a redemption price be paid for those beyond the number of Levites. 273 more firstborn males were found than Levites, so Moses collected 5 shekels of silver per person as ransom, symbolizing that all life belongs to God and must be consecrated or redeemed. This foreshadows Christ, the true firstborn over all creation, who redeemed us not with silver or gold, but with his precious blood. By these commands, God was shaping a people of holiness and purpose. Each tribe and family known by name, each person assigned a place and a role, God dwelling at the center of their life. This is the call of the Church as well, that in the midst of our journey, we remain a people set apart, united in purpose, ordered in charity, and centered on the presence of the living God. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you, and be gracious to you. May we, like the people of Israel, walk in faith and obedience, trusting that the God who numbers every tribe and every hair of our head will guide us safely home.